Yeah, people do that to me. I'm like, what's fucking wrong?
Hey, folks! Glad to be here. Glad to have you people here. We have some folks in here from the Discord. In Ultra Mega here. And hold on, folks. You actually are on the live stream here. So, what we're going to get to today is, well, shit. What about this Chinese spy balloon flying all around the place, folks? I mean, the Democrats don't want to shoot it down, but I think that's because Fang Thang and Eric Swalwell are up there joining the 6 Mile High Club.
Is introduced from that altitude, they can use our own.
They're at 60,000 feet. At which point,
and then we'll be ready for that to be a biological attack. Declare total war on China.
No, we don't want to declare war on China, but if China had one of our... China shot over our planes many times.
Yeah, right, but this was the one balloon that mattered. You remember it forever.
99 red balloons.
Oh, that was banned because that was racist, because it was German.
Yeah, like Pink Floyd tried to get a really nice album cover with a weather balloon pig right through this scene in downtown London over the factories, and a plane flew over and spotted it and called it in, and like there were a lot of flight delays in London in like 1974.
Wait a minute. Now hold on, we got other things to get through on this program. You also have some more Hunter. We have some more Hunter Biden news on this, folks. This is breaking. Hunter Biden had an assistant that worked for him, and he said that he wasn't going to pay her money unless she put the phone on FaceTime and he could spy on her while she's taking a shower. Folks, we're not making this up. You know,
he pressured a subordinate into sex.
Well, yes and no. I mean, he wanted to watch her taking a shower in the nude, but
take a fun ride with me?
No,
I don't think you could take a fun ride with Hunter Biden.
That's bullshit.
Shining, shivering places.
No, would want.
That's what I say when Grazer wants to take me on a magic carpet ride.
Well, I know a guy. I know a guy. He had some Muslim neighbors, and one of them was shaking the carpet outside of his balcony. And he goes, "Hey, what's wrong with it? It won't start."
It's not Muslim. The fucking the Sikhs.
No. The Sikhs are cool, and I have another story about that. I was down at Flamingo. For those of you living in Rio Linda, this is Everglades National Park. It is the farthest southwest tip of the state of Florida, in the middle of nowhere. And there's a little town there called Flamingo, which is basically just run by the National Park Service. And my boat was, I got a 25 horse motor on my boat, and it was running on one cylinder. It wasn't running too good. And it was windy, and the current and the wind were going the same way, which, if you're in a canoe, makes you fly like a rocket. And these Sikhs were out there in this canoe, and they were in Tarpon Creek, which is about, roughly, again, for those of you living in Rio Linda that aren't familiar with this, you have to go about 3.5 miles up the main canal, and then it's about 2 miles across Coot Bay, and then you have this Tarpon Creek area, which is about a mile. Yeah, we'll chug on that. But anyhow, so we're sitting there fishing, and we hear these people screaming for help. And I'm like, okay, well, they're stupid. So when I'm done fishing, if they're still there, I'll help them out. So I see this Afro-American dude, because I'm trying to be, and I know this guy very well, or knew him very well. He was the manager of the marina store. And he's coming up there in like a 16-foot skiff. And I said, what are you doing, taking a joyride? He's like, I'm out here for a rescue. And so he puts their canoe, because it was a rental canoe, on the boat. And they're in the boat, and these it was a couple, and they were dressed like head to toe in nothing but black robes. All you could see was their eyes. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen the old Three Stooges cartoons. Have you? Or like
a long time ago.
Yeah, well, like the Three Stooges, or like Song of the South. That where they depicted the black people with their eyes popping out of their heads, like very big. You've seen it, right? Of course.
I don't remember that. Maybe I don't know.
No, but they like they have big. But anyhow, this guy's eyes were like popping out of his head because he's like, "Am I gonna blow up with these two fucking people on my boat?" And I'm like, I said, "Hey man, you want to give me a tow?" He's like, "I'm glad to. Can you follow me in though?" I'm like, okay. So he followed him back, and I knew these weren't the bad type of Muslims. They was just there, and they weren't very intelligent because, it's like, hey, it's easy to paddle, but you notice the wind and the current are taking you one way, and the wind's blowing 20 knots, and then, eventually, it goes the other way, and then you got 4 and 5 foot waves in shallow water, and you're in a damn canoe, and you ain't going nowhere. I mean, like I said, I was there I was there trying to fish, and it need be, I would have rendered assistance, but it wasn't my job. I didn't work there. But anyhow, so we have more Hunter Biden news. Again, the Joe Biden moment here. Talking about Hunter, and I'm having a damn Joe Biden moment. Help me out, folks. Was it
the sex thing that he did, dude, where he was like masturbating to his fucking employee or something? I'm like, if she wanted a job, she had to like show herself naked.
Yes, that was one thing, but the other thing is, he's trying to sue. He's trying to sue.
Dude, hold on. His stipulation was that they would take turns asking each other to do stuff, and no one could say no as long as it was within reason. That was like what he said.
Yeah, well, that might have had something to do with it,
so
but
when he's like, finger your asshole, and she's like, I don't want to do it. It's like, come on, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I'm not asking you to like put a razor blade in your asshole. I'm just asking you to stick your finger up there. And he's sitting there fucking jacking off, and he's like, what do you want to see me do? And she's like, I want to see you stop or kill yourself. What the fuck, dude? What does a woman need to see a guy's fucking dick for, dude? Talk about a supply and demand issue. It's not a 50-50 market, dude. Oh, you gonna do everything I ask. I'll do everything you ask. That's fair, right? Yeah, except you got sweaty, hairy balls. And there's like 50 million getting pictures of their sweaty, hairy balls on the fucking internet, dude.
And the truth of the matter is, folks, if this was Donald Trump Jr., you would have known about it. For sure.
I'm hoping at some point people start figuring that out. Why they lie so hard on all the Trump people or conservative people that just like, I believe in like saving things and keeping them kind of in a good state of operation. They're like, no, you need to destroy it all. The conservative person like does something like farts in Congress. They're like, look at this act of terrorism. It was a biological terrorist attack.
Hey,
right?
now, many people have asked me, because I don't know this on this show, but nobody really watches it, so I'm just going to let everybody in on this. I was born with a sort of birth defect that I can't burp. And I do drink a lot of beer, and I do eat a lot of things that cause gas. It has to come out one way, folks. So many people have said, why don't you go to the Democrat? And my mother-in-law always says, go to the Democrat convention and let those things loose. That would be pretty good. But it probably...
You would have like 5 faggots following you around like, hello.
Well, yeah, that's one thing I don't get, because I thought queers were supposed to like people that looked like men, but from behind, because of my long hair, I would look like a female. So I guess any queer that I don't.
Skull, people can tell you got a big butt.
No, I don't have an ass, dude. I have no ass, folks. None at all.
I second that motion.
Real men don't have asses, dude. We're flatter than pancakes.
I third that motion.
What about Hank Hill?
This baby got no back.
Oh, no, God dang it. Well, I don't know. CPAP does a better Hank Hill than me.
I got no ass, dude. I wear suspenders so I can keep my pistol in my waistband without my pants falling down.
That's good. It makes me want to wear my Oshkosh again.
For my penis, so now I feel like a real man because I have a pistol. Because before that, I was nothing, and now that I have a gun, I can feel like a man. There you go.
Well, is it a 50 caliber Smith and Wesson or
9mm Sig P365XL, dude?
Oh, at least it ain't a Glock. I mean,
it's a quality American manufactured firearm, dude.
The old man always swears by it's Springfield, but
Dude, I don't like conflict. I don't like drama. I don't like fucking aggression. I don't like intimidation. I don't like violence. I'm the perfect candidate for someone to have guns with them everywhere. Like if people need help, if someone like will not quit fucking with me with a weapon or something, it's like, sorry, dude, like you should have stopped doing this a long time ago.
well, we're gonna have constitutional carry in the state of Florida if you're not aware.
Dude, I'm okay here, man. I used to be a criminal. Like I hired a lawyer so that I could get my right to have fucking firearms back, man. It was a very big deal for me. So
It's happened to everybody.
What's
But
up?
I'm like, that's happened to everybody. I mean, I have a guy who volunteers for me at work who was a former gangbanger. He actually got shot in the neck with a 45 when he was 16. It went up through his brain and he's like kind of paralyzed on one side of his body. He finally got all of his shit together. He's been volunteering with us forever and everything else. Great dude. I mean, he was there. He spent more than half of his adult life in prison. And he's a hardcore conservative Trumper like us because he's from a Cuban background. And he had finally got off parole, and his baby mama set him up, and now he's got an ankle monitor and this, that, and the other thing. It's a screwed up situation, but I mean, it's nowadays, even in the free country of Florida, it's their word against yours.
A free country of Florida is Cuba Chugs.
The free country of northern Cuba? Okay, fair enough, dude.
Hey, don't. Have you been here?
Yeah, the free country of Eastern California. Yeah, dude, I know.
No, dude. No. We are the most conservative state in the motherfucking country. Look at our House representative matchups.
You're also like the most Hispanic too, man. The place that has so
yeah, well, I mean, our Cubans hate communism. That's why they're here.
Yeah, but a lot of them floated there on a fucking door through the ocean.
Yeah, they sure did because they wanted to flee communism and they don't want it to come to their new home.
I'm not a fan. I don't like illegal immigration, and Florida is like the number 2 spot of illegal immigration. Like,
yes and no. Okay, so let me explain to you a little bit about that.
Mexico, dude. It doesn't even border
No. But see, what the difference is that the Cubans actually go to work. Because they all have family here that run businesses.
Cool. Let me tell you what else they do, man. Because we had a locksmith company there. It was one of our oldest ones in Florida. We had to shut it down and move states. You know why? Too many beaners down there doing the work for nothing, dude.
Well, yes, that has something to do with it, but...
No one calls for business law changes. No one calls for shit of like any kind of like decent work. They've all got Juan, Jose, Pedro, fucking Rolando. We'll come there and do it for half the price. So we shut our company down and moved it out after years. It's fucking insane.
Rolando, though.
This is before everyone realized how pimp fucking Florida was. It was already a very competitive economy because so many illegals do. So big Florida fan, big Spanish fan.
You have a point there, but what I'm saying though is, for example, Hialeah, where my grandmother lives, my grandmother's neighbor does not speak a word of English. She's in her late 70s. She's lived there since I was a little child. And she puts out her Trump signs. She'll go, Obama y Biden es comunista, no bueno, and this and the other. Right. They don't like the Democrats because the Democrats are socialists. And I remember her going, Hillary es Fidelita, no bueno. They are staunch conservatives, most of these. With the exception of the Cubans. Now, you're talking about the Mariel boat lift, which happened in 1980. Those Cubans were let in under Carter. Many of them, not so much them, but their children, millennials, turned out to be flaming libtards because it was Carter that let them in. But them themselves aren't. Now, many of them were really bad criminals. That's where the movie Scarface came out of, for those of you living in Rio Linda. That was, a group of criminal Cubans. Castro said, you want our people, we'll kick them out of our jails, we'll send them all to you. That's how you had that, and that's how you had the cocaine cowboys and everything else. Yeah. Revenga! Yeah, pretty much. And I see that all the time down here. I'm not them, but you know what? But they, now I remember the Elian Gonzalez thing. That's why George W. Bush got elected ultimately in the state of Florida, because George W. Bush was like, I want Elian to stay. And actually, it was Janet Reno, sent his ass back to Cuba to be with his father. And at that point, that's when I decided I aligned with the Democrats, because I lived in Hialeah and Miami Lakes at the time, and I was sick of and tired of seeing American flags get burned and dragged on the ground. But then Obama did a hell of a lot worse, so I decided I was no longer a liberal.
Hey, I'd rather like Barack Obama. Don't say that.
Yeah, he's a silver-tongued devil, dude. The guy
Barack Hussein.
I'm gonna quote Joe Biden, dude. He's the first African-American man he's well spoken.
I disagree with it, but I thought everything was fine.
No, Joe Biden said
Los Angeles.
You're both wrong. Let me do it.
He made me great again.
Hey, Joe Biden said that Barack Obama is the first African-American man who's clean and well-spoken, dude. Fuck out of here.
He never said
No, no. You're both wrong. I can give you the fucking transmission right here. Listen. You
pull the clip on that one. Are you shitting me?
listen. He's here. He's nice. He's the first guy. He's a clean cut, a good looking guy. Well spoken. What?
I'm gay because I'm calling out your little fag crush on Obama. You got a fag crush on Obama, and I like.
What did he ever do? Be brown? Fuck you.
What? I don't give a fuck what color you are, bro.
He's a fucking Muslim.
He never did nicely for the country. He killed Osama bin Laden with a M416.
Bullshit, he didn't do that. Oh.
I wish you would look. Hey,
Okay, let me give you a dumb motherfucking question, motherfucker. Here you go, right here.
No, I'm stuck on this right now because he just denied that Biden talked about how he was this African-American guy who's like clean and well-spoken. He fucking said that.
He did. He said he's the first good-looking guy, young,
Quote time, real quick, keep the pause, quote time. Hey, listen, if you got trouble figuring out if you're for me or Trump, then
you ain't black.
That guy that was
Then you ain't black. If you got trouble figuring out if you're for me or Trump, then you're not black.
Yes, that was Charlemagne the God, I believe. And then there was another one. There was another one where some black. There was another one where some black reporter asked him, and he said,
"He said these things, dude. If you want to deny
yeah, he did. You can look it up. Look it up.
That's fine. That's on you, dude. No, go ahead and deny it. Why would
Then you can't deny it. It's all over the place.
My life's great. I got so much material of factual shit that
if I've learned anything from Mr. Donald J. Trump, it's to deny.
It's not Trump versus Biden, dude.
Hey, it's a strategy. Don't hate the
It's not Trump versus Biden, dude. It's not red
it's America versus anti-America.
Yeah, populist versus Marxist, dude. It's like, come on, man. People that want to overthrow the system because they're fucking losers, and they want everyone else to be a loser like them. And
and Grazer, you're a hard fucking worker, dude. You said you worked 55 fucking hours this fucking week, and you want your fucking money going to these fucking freeloaded beaners coming across? Oh shit, I shouldn't say that on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna get canceled.
Let me say it, dude. I'm the guest. I can say it.
If it's even gonna come on, this is an experiment. Hold on a second. I gotta grab another beer. You guys go on about yourself. I'm gonna grab another beer. I'll be right back.
Can I tell a funny story? It was told by a black guy. He talked about.
Go right ahead. I'll be right back. I need to smoke a beer. Hopefully anybody that's watching can hear this.
Oh my God. It's inside a train. Okay, it's this racist or this white guy or whatever. Or fucking Grazer left.
What the fuck? Like
It's a story about a black chick who leans her head outside a train, and she's about to get her head knocked off by something on the side of the train, and this white guy yells, "Hey, you stupid nigger, get your head back inside the train." And she pulled her head back inside. He saved her life.
Was there?
He used the N-word, Skull. Huh? What do you do there? What do you do with that one, buddy?
I'd get fired.
No, but I was going to tell Grazer before he left. Like, he thinks it's racist if you say beaner or nigger. No, it's not, dude. Not at all, man. It's racist if you hate people.
No, Grazer is he's confused. He's very confused Because he's like, I worked 55 hours this week. I'm like, then you're not a Democrat if you worked 55 hours in a week and you live in the state of California.
Not that many hours either, man. I don't know what the fuck he's bragging about all the time.
Fuck, I only worked about 15 hours this week.
Cool, dude. God bless you, man. I used to work 6-7 days a week, dude. A fuckload more than that many hours, that's for sure.
Well, I'm doing it because of a certain financial situation. I don't want the IRS to take more of my money than they're entitled to.
Dude, I get it, man. Whatever works for you, dude.
You know, I don't like doing it that way, but I don't want the IRS to take my money.
I've got good accountants, dude. And good
I got great ones too, but it's like I have to do X, Y, and Z in X, Y, and Z of a way. There's a difference between 15% and 25%. That's all I'm saying.
I don't pay taxes each year usually, man. It gets all written off because I'm an independent contractor.
Well, that's how you do it. If you know, and everything that I do is withheld. You know, I have all my accountants and everything. I say withhold it because I don't want to have to send Uncle Sam a check. But nobody does.
Yeah.
So anyhow, now that so this Chinese spy balloon is now over.
Can I stop real quick, buddy? Real quick, because I honestly mean this. How the fuck do you really know that's a Chinese spy balloon?
Well, that's
because the news said it was. The news said COVID was real, dude, for like 3 fucking years, and it was totally.
Yeah, but it was made by China. I mean, it's a balloon. The Chinese have said it. I mean, it could be whatever.
Dude, I don't even know, man. Like what, like think about it. Just think about it for 1 sec, dude. We have high altitude drones that can go up there. China has them too.
Do you know what altitude this fucking thing's flying at?
Dude, this is like.
Oh no! What altitude is this thing flying at? You know your planes.
I really don't know, dude. There's a
60,000 feet.
Great, and there's a million other ones up there. Why the fuck do they wait till now to tell us about this one?
Because it just happened to fly over where we have our fucking missile silos in Montana.
Yeah.
And they're like, don't shoot it down.
Shit, dude. This is us. This is our deep state doing this. I do not believe it's China for.
You might be right on that. I'm not disagreeing.
No, I'm not even like really debating it, dude. I literally don't even believe this. How much of mainstream news covers this shit? No, this is our side. We did this. We put a balloon up there and said, oh, it's China. So that now what's the next step, dude? We're even closer to World War III, man. And when that happens, dude, we can't change the regime. Biden gets to stay in power, even though he's a derelict old pederast. It makes it easier for them to stay in power if we're in a war, right? Dude, we don't need China to do shit, man. We're fully capable of starting World War III without any other country helping us. And China's like, hey, what the hell, man? This not a balloon. What the fuck? Like, why are you over here shooting?
Oh, no, man, it's a balloon, but we're not here to do anything bad.
Fight America. America's scary. Oh, we make balloons. Balloons don't go close. Balloons stay far away from America. This one, no, from us. This one, they capture. They put it back up there. They blame us. Dude, I don't believe it.
Okay, yeah, no, Grazer's back. Okay, you guys go at it for about 5 minutes because I got to fucking piss. Yes, no, do that. Take over the show for about 5 minutes. Hopefully it goes through. Otherwise, we'll just delete the whole fucking thing. But I got to fucking piss. I got to grab another fucking beer. And I need to fucking. Yeah, well, roger that. Go at it. Go at it yourselves. The show is yours. Mr. Grazer or Mr. CPAV. It's all yours, folks.
Just talk. Anytime you're ready, go ahead. Just let it fly. Anytime. Ready. Go.
It's been kind fine.
Fucking funny. Anyway, it's a very quick story. It's a black chick who put her head outside of a train, like in Detroit or Chicago or the fuck. And some white guy yelled at her, hey, nigger, get your head, hey, nigger. And she pulled her head back inside right before something was about to knock her head off outside the train. Like he yelled at her. He saved her life, but he called her the N-word, so you figure out what racism
like a knife going in,
man. Hey, you figure out what racism is. You know?
I have a great video sense. The video and content, I think.
It's a good story, though, dude. I like that one.
Where was I arguing with? I've got to look it up. Didn't you see what I posted? Go through all of these you're a little spider. You go through all those little nooks and crannies and the threads, right?
No!
Maybe I haven't had time
like
yet.
You would do, dude. I don't.
Something that it It was Ice Cube responding to Bill Maher about.
You know what I realized is I do have time,
he
but I
said the
don't.
N-word on live TV on his show.
Bill
and
Maher?
Ice Cube said, "I know you're gonna fuck us sooner or later, and now we're here to talk about it." And what a great guest! He was like, "That's our word. You can't have it back. You labeled us, so we use it now. Fuck you." And that's it. If you're from LA, see mixed culture like that. You're there with your friends. There's gonna be black friends at the same table.
Yeah, dude, Grazer, everyone knows. Everyone knows the look over your shoulder.
But then you could have a friend who's black. You know, it does become that. And what a beautiful thing. Every time. You
Doesn't
can't
matter.
be fucking a douchebag about an interracial couple. I bet you'd be cool with it. You'd be not a fucking
I don't care.
asshole.
I don't care about who's with what race. I'm an ideology guy,
You're
dude.
chill, dog.
Grazer, I'm an ideology guy, man. I like people that agree with me. I even like people that disagree with me, man. Like, it doesn't even matter.
People that suck your wiener.
No, dude, I don't like that. I don't even like my ex-wife. She's the only
You
one
don't
that
like
does that now.
having your wiener sucked? Okay, well.
No, I don't like someone because they suck my wiener. I don't like whores, dude.
Oh, okay. So you could have someone suck your wiener and not like them.
No, I would not have them do it because I'm not like I don't like that shit. Maybe if I'm married again, yeah, sure.
I mean, this seems to be a rabbit hole we could explore.
How deep rabbit hole, dude? If you fuck women before you marry them, your life is miserable. That's all. It's there you go. Rabbit hole explored. Okay? There you go. Game over, man. That's why I told you when I was like, it's good if you're not fucking chicks out of wedlock, dude. I disagree with it. I've done plenty of it, and I would have taken it all back just to have a decent woman, dude. You know? But that's just the life I live.
That's not really what I was getting at. I think it's funny. Fine and funny. It's frickin' Friday night. What are we even doing?
I'm
We
playing
talking about
Battlefield,
Joe
dude.
Biden?
We're on Capture the Flag on Moon Gamers, dude.
Here, someone do a Joe Biden impression. I haven't heard
Hey,
one.
man. Come on, man.
Oh, that's better. That's like Hank Hill.
Hey, man. No, man, it's not Hank. Come on, man. This is Hank Hill. What the hell are you
What's the
talking
difference
about?
between Hank Hill and my
Dang
president?
it, Bobby.
I don't understand
That
the
boy ain't
nuances
right.
Because
I'll tell
I'm
you, Grazer.
Chinese and I don't understand.
Grazer, I tell you, that boy ain't right.
Yeah, my dad says that about me, that I'm mostly right.
Oh, no, man. Come on.
Should I try to have my father not say that about me? I think he'll say it on his deathbed. He'll be like, that boy ain't right. My grandma would be like, I'm 117 years old. Your father said that you weren't right.
Well, yeah, you believe in a bunch of
Gonna
weird.
happen.
You believe in a bunch of weird liberal faggotry.
No, I
And
just have that effect on people to make them live
Oh.
too long.
make them live too long.
Mhm.
You're
I
like,
lived with my Jack Russell, and he lived to 18, and then I lived with Grandma, who's going on her 92nd year of age.
I had a cat.
He let me move in for free. All I had to do was do a good job at my job. I saved $10,000. It's like,
cat with
thanks, Grandma,
diabetes.
I have $14,000 now.
He lived to 17.
I could afford rent in Orange County again, is what that led to, and I've not left since. I really couldn't. I had been pretty broke just living on my own, you know. And I left a pretty sweet situation where I had like my rent was like $450.
Yeah, you lived with your grandparents?
I had one room in a big house with 4 dudes, and
You lived
I
with
had
your
to deal
grandparents?
all their bullshit. No, I lived in a dead friend's grandma's house.
Dead friend's grandma's house. Okay.
Friend's dead grandma's house, or a FDGH, if you will. Some of the best years of my life, actually. I think I was just there a year, maybe 1 and it didn't work out because my fucking friend Tom brought his stupid dying cat and put the litter box like in the kitchen and was the latest one home.
Gross.
He was super irresponsible. I was like, what is
Gross.
going on? Like, I just want to eat.
Was it a covered litter box?
No. It
Oh,
smelled
good
like
Lord.
absolute shit in the whole
Oh.
kitchen. He's like, this isn't a reasonable place. And like, we couldn't talk about it. We were
Grazer,
two
you can
little,
get, hey,
like, shelled
dude.
children or
Let me interject real quick, man. You can get a
Yeah,
covered
was.
litter box. Hold on.
Boom.
You can get
My
a covered
first
litter.
Zoom
Dude, you can get a covered litter box at Walmart for $30. Like, come
Sorry
on.
that what you're saying interjects with my planes, Chuck.
No, I wanted to interject one sentence and then you can keep talking, man. You make it so fucking hard sometimes. But that's all. I just want to say that's an easy fix. $30 at Walmart, you know? That sucks. You had to smell cat shit in the bathroom, right? Fuck that, dude. I have cats, dude. Fuck a fucking uncovered litter box. Even if it's in a different room, man. The smell gets in the house, dude. Yeah, right.
Well, imagine the
Amen.
smells, folks.
I can get an amen to that, man.
Yeah, dude. That's all I'm
People
trying
have,
to
I
say.
feel like we're really starting to kind of communicate. It's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, it
I
happens,
hope
man.
that in some small way I'm helping your life to talk it all through. Be good,
Yeah,
Dad.
dude.
And then you shoot at you do it. You just fly at me with a freaking Jap Zero and you shoot. You don't even shoot. You just hit my face. And I have
right on the money, dude.
I get chop 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 chop. I mean, I don't even know how you pull up and like.
Hey, if the Democrats had their ways, all the guns in Battlefield 1942 would be placed with walkie-talkies.
Is Battlefield 1942 flying.
And communication skills with people that you disagree with.
Oh, and then I agree with. That's all around the board, dude. I love it, dude. We realize after watching how people interact, dude, when you shut down conversation, dude, you shut down everything. We're losing. Everything dies. It all goes to shit.
Yeah.
Can't do it, man. You gotta have faggots that are willing to come out and talk about their faggotry.
Wait a minute. We got one other thing here, folks. So what about Ilhan Omar being ousted from the Foreign Affairs Committee? Did you hear AOC, Cori Bush, all the squad's meltdowns over that?
They cried. Yes, I saw that.
They cried big time, and they said, this is against black Muslim women. Well, no, it's against some bitch who married her brother so he could become a citizen of the United States and then denied that she did so and spoke out against Israel, calling them the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry. At least the Jews don't believe that flying planes into buildings will get them 72 virgins.
I don't believe flying planes into buildings happen, dude. Oh, yeah, riddle me this, Batman. What, two planes? Two planes?
I watched it all happen.
No. The CPAP there, I'm going to go on Grazer's side with it. That shit happened.
There was a much bigger explosion. My mom turned off the TV.
Wow,
I had to get to jazz band and all.
Super fucking moving. Can I ask you?
No, that shit happened. Now, I would, no, I'm taking opinions here.
Because me and my bros made some big towers with our paper planes.
Here's the question. Both of you faggots answer it, dude. How many planes, how many buildings? Go.
Yes, I deserved attention that day.
How many planes, how many buildings? Each of you answer the fucking question.
2 crashes into 2 planes, which my grandma told me about.
How many planes, how many buildings?
Well, there's a problem there, CPAV. You said both of you faggots. I'm not a faggot, so therefore I'm not permitted to answer that question.
We were legit attack your bitch if you denied it.
It was a term of endearment, dude. So you're gonna
Moon
tell me
landing is your next.
So is your answer, your long-winded fucking babbling answer, is it 2 planes, 3 buildings? Yeah, that's what I thought, dude.
No, it isn't. It's 6 buildings. 1 crashed in the field, and 5 were successful. 2 crashed into the Pentagon.
No, dude, I'm talking about
crashed. I saw the 3rd one hit and a massive.
That's not what I'm talking about, dude.
My
I'm talking about in the Twin Towers area, dude. I'm talking about New York. Only in New York. How many planes, how many buildings? That's all I need to know. Only in New York. Fuck
no, I saw 2 towers, yes.
Listen, there's a problem here. I can't answer this question because...
Or 9 a.m.
Okay, in New York, how many planes?
Well, no. See, there's a problem here. There's a problem here, Blake. The problem is... No, the problem is that you said you faggots answer this question. I am not a faggot, so therefore I cannot answer the question.
I'm a faggot. I don't care, dude. I don't fuck dudes. It's just the word. It's just the word, dude. It's not like I'm saying you're.
Okay, well, if that's the case, 2 planes, 2 buildings.
Nope, you're wrong. Okay, Grazer, your answer? Let me hear your answer. How many planes in New York? How many buildings went down? Go. I just need numbers. Just numbers.
Said it so many times, and I'm like annoyed I have to say it.
You said a bunch of extra shit that didn't matter. I want to know in New York, how many planes hit, how many buildings went down. So it was my fault.
There were 2 beautiful buildings on fire. I had gel in my hair, and I answered.
Grazer, dude, long-winded, dude. Numbers. How many planes hit? How many buildings went down? Tell me the numbers. He told me his. It was super easy. He just made sure that I knew he wasn't a faggot first. So can you tell me?
You being a guy with good hair, you would know that it matters that I had gel in my hair.
You're really dodging the question. How many planes hit? How many buildings went down? Go.
Quit being a Democrat, Grazer. Answer the fucking question.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, I have to think about it.
Wow, I guess
you put gel in my hair. I'm Joe Biden.
Sounds like you had it all figured out up till about.
Joe Biden doesn't need gel in his hair. He doesn't have any fucking hair. That's why Rush called them plugs.
You're making yourself yourself look bad. So anyway, guys, I'll tell you both. It's fine. Democrat, fucking politicalization noted. That's fine, dude. You get a couple of those, I guess. Okay, but it was
there was two towers. There was 2 fires.
And CPAP, tune into the fucking show so you can actually see what I'm fucking wearing. You're gonna crack up.
I'll tell you guys what actually happened, and you can keep talking about your Muslims or whatever, dude. Okay, it was 2 planes, 3 buildings. Building 7 CIA records building, dude. It went down because there was office fires.
CPAP, Grazer, tune in to the fucking show. You might be entertained.
I'm listening to you right now.
You sure are, but you don't have the video and the optics.
Yeah, I kept it real simple.
No. This garb is the most obnoxious garb to any liberal ever.
They're gonna arrest me and they're gonna find my meth stash. Don't do it.
You're doing meth wrong, dude.
And don't break bad, dude. You first off, if you're gonna be doing meth, you need to contact Hunter Biden so you know how to do it right.
The fucking version doesn't record my.
Yes, it does, dude. Yes, it does.
Where?
You gotta go back and re fucking put it in, dude.
That's trash. No,
You gotta go refuculate it.
I use my joystick right here. You don't have to do it every time. It's really easy. Just hit save when you're done.
I did hit save when I was done last night.
Well, then you blew it, dude. Do you have some other controller plugged in? Usually it helps to just have your joystick plugged in. Nothing else.
No, I don't change it.
Put it in a different port.
Stupid bitch.
That has nothing to do with it.
Think or something now.
Just put it in a different port. Put it in a different port and
do it again. I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron. You
again, you sound like my ex-wife, dude.
No, I sound like Joe Dirt.
No.
Hey, who's going to see Def Leppard?
I'm just gonna ignore that. 2 planes, 3 buildings. You're gonna say the Muslims took down the 3rd building without a plane? Okay, that was me. Don't mind us.
Wait, there was only 2 buildings.
No, don't mind us. We're just going to
But there was only 2 buildings.
Don't mind us.
I have good friends that talk like that. You're an asshole.
Listen, the only one.
I work for Arabs. Grazer, I work for Arabs, and I call.
Fighting over the Holy Land.
Hey, Grazer, again, I work for Arabs, and I say this phrase to them all the time. I said, this guy's a fucking slack job foreigner. Even though they're foreigners, they don't get offended by it, dude, because I'm not talking about them. People that got balls that are from different races, they don't give a fuck about that shit. We talk about racial stuff all the time, dude. With my colored friends, all we talk about, we joke around about race shit. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Well, dude, you live in fucking Minnesota, eh?
What's up, bud?
I said you live in Minnesota. I mean, it's different.
No. It's different when an Arab family moves here because they fucking don't like their country and they love America. Then you have awesome people here.
No, they do.
10,000 Somalians all move here at the same time. They don't love America.
No, I've spoken to you about this 1,000 times. I have like the biggest portion of my family lives in Delaware or Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They used to go there to Minnesota every summer to hunt and ice fish and this. Well, not ice fish in the summer, but hunt and fish and this, that, and the other. And they said all the Somali and Muslims that moved there, we don't feel safe anymore. They're not going there anymore.
Yeah, the Arabs.
And the same thing with Michigan, even.
You know that the Arabs don't like the Somalians, even though they're both Muslims. They don't fucking like them. The Somalians are like, help me, brother.
No, and I just think it's so awesome the way they melted down when they got rid of Ilhan Omar, and they're like, it's racism. I'm like, no, dude, you married your brother. I think I've already said this. And
all of this.
And then, but you know, the attacks on the Jews and the this, that, and the other thing. I'm sorry, dude.
You should be commenting on how Grazer left because I was doing an Arab Indian accent.
Is he offended by that?
He left, obviously.
But he doesn't have any Arabs or Indians in California. It's just junkies and fucking Mexicans.
No, he thinks because he's got a couple people. No, there are fucking Middle Easterners there and stuff too, but like.
They pale in comparison to the amount that are in Minnesota, I would think.
Yeah, but he's liberal. He likes to get offended.
But you know what? As much he's not. He's liberal because he's brainwashed. But I talk to this guy every fucking day almost, and he is. he works his ass off. That is not a liberal trait. He's just brainwashed because he lives in California.
On behalf of colored people, that's a very liberal trait, dude.
I don't know. I mean,
that's the white savior, dude. The fucking coloreds and the blacks don't need him to stand up for them, man. They're doing just fine.
They've left California too. They don't like the Hispanics. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to get too into detail, but a few years back, my significant other went to jail, and every corrections officer was black. The people that spoke Spanish in there got treated the worst. They don't like that shit.
Yeah, no shit.
They're like, you won't speak that shit? No, they treat the whites better. They're racist as fuck because that's the way they get power.
The blacks are the most racist demographic.
They absolutely are.
And they do not like the Hispanics. Extremely don't.
They really don't like the Hispanics. I know this because of where I work, and I have this one woman that will ask me, and it was a while back, and she was yelling about white people. They were doing an event for all the professors and everything, most of which aren't even that they're Hispanic, but these white people. And this dude's like, this other black dude's like, you shouldn't say it around him. He's going to call you racist. He's like, no, I'm cool with him. But she would come in to the nursery and ask me to pick her collard greens.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I wanted to say, but I never did. I wanted to say I'm only a second generation Southerner. Back in that day, my family lived in the North. We never owned slaves. You're not getting reparations from me. That was the whole thing about it. It was like,
you already got your reparations, you dumb niggers, dude. You live in the fucking.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't put them in that category.
They
but
got the best fucking reparations ever. They live in go back to Africa. Go back there and have a bunch of black Africans call you niggers. Is that going to be better, dude? Because that's what they're going to do. They don't like American blacks over in Africa. Point, period, dude.
Oh, look who's calling me on the phone. It's Mr. Grazer. Should I put it on speaker? I think I will.
Yeah, do it, dude. Put him on blast.
What's up? Oh, fuck. Call ended. I think he was trying to leave a voicemail. I can't believe I'm still live on this shit. Okay, so I guess we got rid of everything. We're just talking about a bunch of shit.
Razor can't talk over everyone, dude. That means he doesn't want to.
No, I don't know. He usually does. He usually calls me to leave a some sort of a voicemail, but I don't know. Maybe
he'll be back.
Dude, I actually texted Jesse Waters, but I don't think my thing got on there. I was like, because Jesse Waters on Waters World on Fox, he has a thing where you could text in.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe the reason that Biden didn't shoot down the spy balloon is because Eric Swalwell and Fang Thang were on there joining the 12 Mile High Club.
Yes, you told me that already.
Well, yeah, I got Joe Biden disease, I'm stoned, I don't know what's going on,
Come on, man.
Yeah, man, I don't have a Corvette either, man. I wish I did, it'd be fun. Got a Ford Ranger and a Buick and an Oldsmobile.
An Oldsmo person deal, huh?
Hey, don't be dissing that Olds. I'm not selling the Olds. I'm selling the Buick.
I mean, I'm calling it straight down the middle, dude. If you got a problem, I thought it's on you. Oldsmo person deal.
Hey, have you ever driven a fucking Olds, man?
Yes, I have, as a matter of fact.
Which model?
I don't know, man. From a key making standpoint, I don't like them. You have to pull the ignition out.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about an old. Well, mine's the one that I have is a 1998, but and I got both sets of keys for the motherfucker. But they have chips in them, and the chips sometimes go bad, and then
Is it chip on the blade or chip in the head?
Blade.
So it's that little black fucker on the metal blade, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I got two sets. No, my mom, the one my mom had before this one was.
Never lose them, dude. Just do me a favor and never lose them. I fucking hate making.
No, I have two sets. But she had one. The first one she had was a 92, and all of a sudden it would just start killing. And she gave it to this dude to give to his daughter, and he never used the key. He used only the spare, and he never had that problem. It was a problem with the chip causing the ignition to quit. But no, I have a 98 Delta 88. It's only got 97,000 miles on it, though.
Like I said, old small person deal.
Yeah, but
Nice Sunday driver you got there, bud.
yeah, it looks like. Yeah, have you seen Trailer Park Boys? Yes or no?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so if it was a bigger piece of shit, you could just rip off the passenger door, and then you'd have Ricky's car.
Fuck, Julian.
Although that was a Chrysler New Yorker, not a. And that was the last conversation I had with my dad's father. I was like, man, I was watching this show, the Trailer Park Boys. He had a 1975 Chrysler New Yorker, big piece of shit. Hell yeah, it was a big piece of shit as he was going in between oxygen mask things. He was a mechanic for Pan Am. You're old enough to remember Pan Am, of course.
Yeah, so fuck yeah, I know. It's not a thing anymore. What the fuck?
Well, you know, my mother's father was a pilot for Eastern.
There you go.
Well, shit, you're not watching videos, so I can't show it to you. But
Map's gone woke.
no,
What the fuck is woke about this map?
is it trans friendly?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm transitioning out of this fucking video. I don't even know if it's going to post. I don't think we went over everything, but you know, if we can spread it around, maybe some people would find it entertaining. I didn't really have much on here other than Chinese spy balloon, Ilhan Omar's crybaby, Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, that one. Yeah. He didn't answer any questions about that. His ex-wife had some shit to say about it. I mean, guitar out. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Well, I'm glad for you guys tuning in. It kind of sobered me up. I was a little drunk.
I'm playing Battlefield, just listening to you on the voice.
No, that's fine. Like I said, I'm glad that y'all are tuned in and listening to this shit because, if you're just listening on the voice, then you probably missed a lot because unless you tuned in.
Yeah. I don't. It's too
No,
much.
I have to hit the control button for you guys to hear me on Discord. On the regular thing, like I said, I don't know if it even went through.
Oh, you don't have open mic?
No, I could probably do that though.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You can set the sensitivity too, so it doesn't pick up like extra noise if you don't want it.
Yeah, I could probably figure that out. Have you been on here when Jessica popped on? I don't know. It's funny because she ripped on Grazer pretty good the other night. It was pretty funny. Oh no, that was on the phone. I don't know. You got fucking drunk as fuck. Entertaining. Oh god. Yeah, shit. Like I said, I never used to play this before, but you know, one time I did, and then it was like, you know,
You what? You got all quiet there.
I don't know. I'm pretty. This fucking shouldn't be taking this on camera. All right, folks. That's it for the Ray Smiley episode for the week. We're gonna end this and see if it works out, and if it is good, please like and subscribe. Nobody watched, so let's go, fucking Brandon.